All right. This I bring to you. I want you to watch this thing before I say this is what just Very Dark Man, how he planned to discredit people that is fighting for the betterment of Nigeria. Just listen to what he said.
From the back, the youth are supposed to rally around.
He said, let me start from the beginning. Say, I want you to watch.
What about electoral reform? That's what not concern you. Of course, electoral reform concern me. But I can't waste my time and energy to go jail because it is dead on arrival.
He said, the electoral reform is dead on arrival. At this point in time, Nigeria is bleeding. A lot of things are going on wrong in Nigeria. The youth are crying, everyone is being concerned. Nigerians in diaspora are being concerned. Every person is being concerned as the situations of Nigeria is no longer what it used to be. This time, the great politicians are joining protest. P2B was there yesterday. So many other prominent men was there yesterday. Even today, El-Rufai joined. Amaechi joined today also. But Very Dark Man, what does Very Dark Man has to say? He say the protest is dead on arrival. You know why? Why he said that the protest is dead on arrival is, one, he was not one of the organizers. He have seen that this protest may not benefit him anything. He may not have any money from there. Three, he is one of the people fighting against the youth or Nigerians indirectly. The politicians are using them because the current situation of Nigeria today are benefiting a lot of politicians. Most of the politicians are being they are benefiting from the current government of the day because this is what they want. If the Nigerian government becomes a better place today, if Nigeria have a very better economy today, most of these politicians will not be there anymore. People like Very Dark Man, if Nigeria becomes good today, he cannot see people like Very Dark Man again because what is he going to tell people? He will have nothing to eat. He will have nothing to tell Nigerians. Why most of them are fighting against Nigeria to be great today again is because the current situation of Nigeria today is benefiting a lot of them. Very Dark Man is not fighting for you. This man is fighting for his own personal interest. He is fighting for the interests of his family, his brothers and sisters and mother. That is why this man registered NGO. Of every money is being paid into the NGO, this man has never made any proof to show Nigeria, this is what I did for Nigeria, or this is what I did with NGO money. He only came from once in a while, came with a proof of borehole, that he built a borehole for people in some certain state in northern area. This is what he normally do. How much is borehole? Borehole is how much? Borehole is less than 5 to 600,000 naira. Yes, that is borehole for you. So this man have cornered Nigerian people. He cornered Nigerian celebrities and well-meaning Nigerians and Nigerian businessmen. They contributed a lot of money into his NGO. 250 to 300 million was contributed into his NGO, but was nothing to account for that money. He only came once in a while, present to them account statement, which we don't know if the money was there, because this is online banking. Any money can be displayed like that online while the money is not there. Online banking, if you know what I mean by online banking, a lot of you might not understand, but online banking, you can display billions amount of money in online banking while the money is not in the account. When did a very dark man started his online business to be able to fund a car worth up to 250 to 300 million? How much people is following him? On Instagram, how many followers does he have on Instagram? How many followers does he have on TikTok? How much is TikTok paying? A lot of people have been in social media for so long. If social media can pay this money, can pay such amount of money within period of 3 weeks, 3 months, 3 years, or a year, which means every person on social media would have been a billionaire. This man is using Nigerian money, NGO money for something else. He's using Nigerians for something else. This is what a lot of you people don't ask questions, and this is what the politicians keep on deceiving Nigerians. They will come for when they are contesting election. They will promise you everything. At the end of the day, immediately they get into office, they will not be there. They cannot find any of those things there with them. They cannot do it. Tinubu, when he started, he said in his 100 days in office, he's assured Nigeria of constant electricity. Where is the electricity today? There is no electricity. The same person, some of you are still supporting this person who have failed his promises. Every promises he made to Nigeria has failed them. Today, a lot of you have forgotten that. This is the problem of Nigeria. Very dark man is a problem to Nigeria. He's using Nigerian money. He's using Nigerian money against Nigeria. This is somebody that had never had any office. He never did any business on his own. He never had any office. He never had anything, any extra income. How come he's fighting people like Bilod, that has been a billionaire in Naira for years? You are using people's money to fight a billionaire that made money for himself before you, out of jealousy. He can't use people's money to fight against someone. Bilod is using his money to do businesses. He made up his money. He worked hard to make up his money. You don't need to use people's money to fight against other person, because the money very dark man is using to fight, to take it, to give to lawyers, to go to Abuja, to do all sorts of things, to fight battle. Unnecessary saga. That money belongs to Nigerians. Nigerians contributed a lot of money on his NGO. Nothing was account. He's not doing anything with the money. He's only going to display fake a statement, because I say the account statement always presenting on the screen is fake. Nigeria didn't save money in your NGO. Nigeria gave you money to. Nigeria paid that money into that account for you to use it for something, not for service. A lot of people have an account. The people that paid that money into your account has their personal account. If they wanted to save the money, they would have reserved that money in their personal account, not to issue it for you to save for them. So why, if he said the money is there, why not use that money for Nigerian people to benefit? We never seen any person that benefited in your NGO. We never seen any person that you established or you made rich, or somebody come online and say, this business I'm doing today, it was because of very dark man that made me to get into this business. It was because of very dark man that I am rich today. There has never been any result like that. We only see you bringing people down, calling people on different mission, calling women, fighting people from south, from east, almost all over. For no reason. And you never win any of this fight. You never win any of this fight. Any fight that you are going, that you know you cannot benefit, you cannot go there. You went to Yelawata in Benue State when they had a massacre, when they had massacre with Fulani Hesman. I thought that before you left there, you will help them with NGO money, at least for these people to eat at that moment, for these people to get a good shelter for that money, but you wasn't able to do anything. You couldn't do anything to help even one of them. You left that community without doing anything. You left that community, you just used them to chase clout, make a video, get a lot of followers, get a lot of views. That is the achievement. You left. There was no help from you. This is the height of wickedness. Today, the Nigerian people are rising up to protest against bad government, against APC plans to rig 2027 election. You are standing against that. You did not instruct your rat followers to go and join the protest. All you have to say is dead on arrival to bring people's man down. But you are too small for Nigeria to contend. If Nigeria people remember you, you are gone. You are gone. You are gone. You are cunning. You are a deceiver. You are a greedy fellow. And you are a jealous fellow. That is why you hate to see anyone that excel. When you see people excel, you begin to wonder, how do they make their money? You are battle with very dark man. We are battle with Bilod is what? Why are you fighting with Bilod? Just because of his excellence, just because of his rich. Maybe you begin to imagine, how does this young man could be able to become a billionaire? You cornered so many documents and presented to EFCC for them to prosecute him, for them to indict him. At the end of the day, they found out that this man is innocent. They found out that this man is innocent. And you didn't raise. You are using Nigerian money to fight against someone who have hustled his way out. Stop using Nigerian money to fight against people. Because I've not seen you in any business before. You recently you had a business. You say you opened an office in Lagos State or Abuja. Where is the office? What have you achieved in the office? What is happening in that office? What are the functionaries in the office? What are you doing? You only use Nigerian money to establish your family, to establish your brother, to do other things without considering any of these people that is paying you money. Recently, you presented that Burna Boy gave you 150 million. Burna Boy giving you 150 million was for what? Don Jazzy paid 100 million. What is the money? A lot of Nigerians contributed. In my village, I had two people from my village who contributed in your NGO, huge amount of money. Where is the money? Nothing is being accounted for the money. You are using it to fight Bilod. That is your problem now. That is the fight you are fighting for Nigeria. You are using Nigerian money to fight against Nigeria. Any person, if Burna Boy paid money into your account as a result of NGO or whatever, that is a personal business. Maybe you have a personal business with Burna Boy, or Burna Boy is using you indirectly to fight against Davido and Cubana Chief Priest. This is what I see. Yeah, this is what is happening. Because Burna Boy is no good with Davido and Cubana Chief Priest. Maybe he is using you indirectly to fight against these people. Then you could be there for saga. You can tell Nigeria that you are there for saga. Because you are not an activist. If you are an activist, you should be the number one going for this electoral reform. You are not there. You are nowhere to be found. Everyone fighting for good governance of Nigeria was there yesterday. Even today, they are still there, but you are not there. So who are you fighting for? So whosoever that is still paying money into that NGO, that person must have a business, a secret business that he refuses to tell people. Maybe he have a business with you. He have a business, something I could sense something going on between you and Burna Boy, but I cannot say it here because there is nothing hidden. There is nothing hidden. The secret must be exposed with time. So we don't see any reason why any person from Nigeria again should pay money into that NGO, because the money, the fund being paid into that NGO has been converted to personal money. Very dark man is using that money now to fight against Nigerians, because he is not there. At least that money, if you are for NGO, you would have used some of that money yesterday to buy people food. The people protesting, you would have used some of those money to buy the food. That is the use of NGO. NGO is a mini government. Mini government. Whatever government cannot be able to do immediately, for people immediate satisfaction, NGO can be able to do it. And maybe get refund. Something like that. That is what NGO is started for. That is what I've known NGO does in every genuine NGO. Your NGO you are using to scam people, and that is your own personal business, and your NGO needs to be prosecuted. In a good country, your NGO need to be prosecuted. They need to find out exactly what they are using that NGO for, because that NGO is not used for the purpose of NGO. I must say this, and I have to say it clearly, because I've worked with the NGO in Western world. I know the functions of NGO. Yes, I'm being honest. And I'm saying the way it is. Whosoever that stand against electoral reform in Nigeria, that person is the enemies of the people. And the people must stand against that person. Very dark man. Take note. The people are watching you. The people are watching you. You are cunning, you are deceit, and you are a deceiver. You've been exposed. A lot of people have known and seen your critics and your things. You've been exposed. This is my advice for you. Desist, or you face what you don't know for Nigerian people.